Oh, hi guys. Welcome to beautiful, sunny Tucson. And I hope you guys are doing all right. So this is day one, officially day one of the Tucson Gem, Mineral, and Crystal Show. And we're starting with this massive, massive area called Pueblo Crystal Gem and Minerals. It just started today, so legit. This is you seeing everything on the very first day. Now, if you are planning on being here at one point within the next 2 or 3 weeks or whatever, it goes until February 14th. I think that's the last day. Amazing. Yeah, so I just started off in this area specifically. It's pretty mind-blowing. Still trying to figure out what the prices exactly are. But yeah, you have, this chunk right here. You just have a lot of chunky stuff, it seems. This is pretty impressive, I think. Yeah. So I know a lot of you guys are probably going to see this in the replay and everything. I'm just going to try to go through the show so that you guys have something to watch in the replay. Luckily, we have good cell phone reception over here right now. I think I might turn the camera around as well. So let me just figure out how to do that. Yeah, so you have all of these beauties right here. And we're going to see. So I already asked a few people if they, and there's going to be, noise in the background and everything. So I'm just going to try to record as much as I can. I have a microphone on me too. So if you guys can't hear me, by the way, definitely let me know. But if you can hear me, just say hi, pop a hi in the chat, even if you're literally not able to stay for the full amount. I don't know how long this live stream is going to go, but we're going to see how far we can actually go. So right now it's around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and I think they close it at around 6. We're not going to go for 3 hours, though. No worries, guys. Okay, let me just put this back again. What I also wanted to say, okay, so just now that I have everyone's attention to, wow, it's been like maybe less than a day in Tucson so far. I kind of drove through it on my way to California, and I do want to have vlogs and everything up about California too. But I just had lunch somewhere, just a typical Mexican place here. And the food was good, by the way. So very impressed by the food so far in both Tucson and also California. Now, what was funny though, and then we'll get all to the crystals and everything. What was really funny was that the guy, so he was actually the owner of the sit-down place. And, he's like first generation American and everything. He's lived in Tucson his entire life. And he's like, wait, haven't you been here before? You look so familiar. I'm just like, no, this is my first day in Tucson. And yeah, at first I was like, is this just a really strange pickup line or something? It didn't seem to me like he was trying to flirt or whatever. But it was legit. I think he was married with children too. It's kind of what we found out because we got to chatting and talking about the Tucson Gem Show. And he actually recommended a few places I can go to as well. But he was legit, he was like convinced that he had seen me before in his taco place and that he had served me before and everything. I'm like, I don't think that's possible, and once we established that I actually couldn't have not been there before, it was okay. But that's kind of how you're in a place you're supposed to be when you have just conversations like that, when you have encounters like that. I didn't have a single one of those encounters in Texas, for example. I did have a lot of magical encounters in Joshua Tree in California. I also had a few others. I went to Quartzsite before as well, but I'm actually quite happy that I'm here in Tucson right now. Quartzsite it was almost over by the time I got there and everything. But that's legit how you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be. So I see some people are already in the chat. If you just want to say hi, and if you can just confirm the sound quality is all right, that would also be helpful because I'm actually using a microphone. I think it's working, but if it's not working, let me know. If you can't hear me, if you just see my lips moving, let me know. And so I'm trying to figure out how I can actually see. Okay, hold on. So we have JCB Stargazer. Do you feel the energy from all those large crystals? I'm quite sensitive. Some, in fact, had to move one because I couldn't sleep with it in our room. Okay, so I'm going to try to answer a few questions, but this is literally just going to be a walkthrough at Tucson Gem Show. But I can definitely write down your questions for future lives as well. Sounds fine. Okay, perfect. So the sound quality is fine. Yes, I do feel that, and it can be quite intense, especially if you're not used to sleeping with a lot of crystals. Sometimes, I mean, yeah, it depends on the crystal too, to be honest with you. If you're sleeping with selenite, it should be okay. If you're sleeping with like quartz or whatever, it can get quite intense. So I think it depends on the crystal. I think it depends on how you're used to it. I started off sleeping with a whole lot of crystals, and that was like 5 years ago. So I'm actually fine right now, but yeah, it can get overwhelming. I agree. Okay, so that was just my Tucson story. What's it looking like mask-wise? Well, let's just see right here in the background. Half of the people are, half of the people aren't. It's strange, you know. I don't think it's required at all. I have an opinion on that, as you guys know. But I think a lot of people who aren't from here are kind of just, you know, muzzled up and everything. And of course, you have the other idiots who think just because they got the injection, they don't have to do that. So it's just it's a mix of things, but we're going to focus on the crystals right now for the show. And okay, so I think that's it for my story. I mean, I can share so much more in future lives, maybe, when we're not surrounded by these beautiful, beautiful crystals and everything. Also trying to find a good spot so they can actually see all the crystals. Oh, this is a good one, actually. Okay, so I don't know how long this live stream is going to go, but we're going to see if we can find the most beautiful crystals that Pueblo has to offer. And we are right now, for people who are going to be here in the future, it's at the Ramada by Wyndham, 777 West Cushing Street. All right, if you want to check this out in the future, it's still running for a good 3 weeks. This is the first day of the Pueblo Gem Show. It's the last few hours of the day. I think it started at 10 or whatever, but the lighting is pretty amazing, which is why I'm here. And I think we're also going to see the jog, which is all about jewelry and everything, and people in the background. So yeah, if you guys have any questions in regards to this specific show, if you want to direct me towards a specific vendor or whatever, you definitely can. Otherwise, we're legit just going to walk through this, and you might hear my commentary in the background, but it's just going to be all about crystals. All right, so here we go, you guys. So this looks like a regular quartz to me. They even have like a light and everything over it, which is pretty impressive, you know, just to put it like in the best light once it does get a bit dark. I think in Tucson it doesn't get dark until 6-ish or so, so some of these shows could be running a little bit longer. This is also beautiful. Someone's asking if you can feel the energy of the crystal right here. This is amazing. This almost looks like, I don't know if this is apophyllite or something. I still have to find it out. You know, this is hard. It's actually really hard for me to do these live streams when I kind of would rather just shop and look for amazing crystals. But we'll figure it out. You know, I'm here for another week or so. We'll figure out the best way how to do them, because I think as long as I have reception for these shows, it would be amazing to just show you what these shows really look like in real life. I don't know the prices really. We can ask at one point. You know, I think you actually have to ask the vendor. So the way it works is that you have to go back there. Maybe I shouldn't be talking this loudly either, is what I'm noticing. But yeah, doesn't seem, oh, actually this one is $250, okay? So it's a pretty decent price for a size this large. It looks like a smoky citrine to me. Pretty cool. All right, I'm not sure if you can find better prices at other shows. I'm actually gonna, you know, before I actually do the shopping, unless I find something that I really, really like here. I don't speak Russian, but I hope that's something nice that you said. Unless I really, really like the prices here, or really like a crystal that I find here, I think I would probably just go shopping around at all of these different shows, compare prices, and then kind of come back. But you also have to keep in mind, just because this show is like so long. Oh, this is amazing. This is probably a Super 7, you guys. So for people who don't know what a Super 7 is, it has 7 different types of crystals in it. It's amethyst, smoky quartz, and a few others. It really depends on the Super 7. This looks like a typical Super 7 to me. It is such a high vibrational crystal. I already have one at home. It's not this large. It's quite small. It's probably just like that size. But you also have some smaller pieces here. It could also just be, some of them could be, it looks like a Super 7 with this. I think some of them could be regular amethyst. Some of them could be Super 7s. This looks like a Super 7 to me because it has this here. Okay. Rainbow Warrior, oh my gosh, you have to rewind to the first 10 minutes where I explained we're at Pueblo show. This is amazing. This actually looks, I forgot what the crystal's called, but this looks like one that I might need. Not this size though, but
These are library clusters.
that isn't that a Super 7?
No,
Or you think it's an amethyst?
It's library cluster, amethyst.
It's amethyst?
It's called a library, L-I-G-H-T-B-R-A.
Because they have like codes or something.
Yeah, that's a library.
Cool. Nice. Do you know how much they are? Do you just got to ask them?
I have a rock shop in California, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like your outfit, by the way.
Thank you.
So cool.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
You too. So this is, okay, yeah, so I guess it was a different form of amethyst that looked like a Super 7. This is so pretty though. These are really pretty rose quartz. It's kind of hard when you can't really see it in the right light and everything, but these look like really nice rose quartz pieces. I would also consider maybe getting a few of those. So we're just gonna run through this show. And wow, okay, this kind of looks like a fake one. Not a fake, like a, you know, one of those emerald type of ones, like heated and everything, or I don't really know. I think, isn't this helenite? It looks a bit like helenite, right? Maybe like the obsidian glass shards that you can heat and all of that too. Okay, really cool. So I think we actually, oh, you know what, you guys? This could be the Super 7. So, you know how they looked like really similar though? And that's how you get the mix up. Isn't it nice that I'm not a crystal vendor? Otherwise I would just tell you guys something and it's not even that the right thing. But yes, it's really beautiful. Really beautiful pieces. I mean, you just gotta look at it, right? Cool. I don't even know if I have to narrate this entire crystal collection, but I might want to ask for prices actually. Yeah. Does someone work here?
Yes.
Oh, how much are these?
These 8 per kilo.
Oh, okay. Where, you just weigh them over there? Okay, cool. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Nice show.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
It's amethyst from Brazil.
Okay. Do you have a Super 7?
Yes.
Where's the Super 7?
Super 7.
Where? Here?
Yes.
This here?
No.
This here?
Yes.
Ah, okay, cool.
400 grams of this.
That's 400 gram? This is 400 gram?
Yeah.
And it's 8 by,
Yes, 400 grams.
8 by kilo?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, you guys. I think we're going to buy some of these. Did you guys hear that? So this little chunk here, which, you know, it's quite, you know, it's 400 gram, whatever. So for people who don't know kilo and gram, I can't really convert it to the American right now. But this would technically be $4, maybe a little bit less. And so if you were to get something like this, you could probably get it for 10-ish or more. Which, by the way, you guys, that's an amazing price for people who are wondering. So just to give you an idea, this piece here, if you had a store, you could probably sell it for maybe 100 or 60, 70, depending on how much you want to sell. You know what I mean? And you're literally buying it for a fraction of the price, so it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. You could probably, honestly, in a New York City store, they would probably sell this for anywhere between 100 and 150 or so, maybe even 200. Can you guys see that? Just let me know. Drop it in the chat if you can actually see that. So, do you know what this is?
70 per kilo.
No. What is it?
Epidoto.
Epido?
Epidoto.
Oh, wow. How much is it per kilo?
70.
Oh, 16?
Don't
One-
speak English.
70. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. These are amazing pieces. So, Yeah, you guys. Okay, so we finally found a Super 7. It doesn't seem like they have it in the raw, but I mean, it's... So this is a raw, okay, a raw amethyst. This is the Super 7, but if you have a raw Super 7, it looks very similar to that, and that's why it's really hard to not get them mixed up. But, you know, Super 7s are really powerful. I have one at home already. I might get another one here because the prices are amazing, and so you know what I'm gonna do over this past week: shopping. What is this here?
A glass.
Glass, obsidian, or glass?
Same price.
Okay. Wow. Really cool. These are also pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys, I thought I would have like a 10-minute long live stream. I think we might go like 3 hours long. We're gonna go as long as the battery lasts. Okay, so this is 100 per kilo for a cluster. It's a pretty good price because these look really, really clear.
I'll keep going if you
Okay.
stuff to me. Right, so that's ours, that's ours. And we'll give you more and
So yeah, I mean, just keep in mind, this is the first day of the show, and you already have a decent amount of people here. So I think if you really wanted to do some good shopping, you would probably have to go not on a weekend. I think the weekend's probably going to be really crazy. And so, yeah, this is a really cool one. I don't know how much these are, but even dogs are allowed. Okay, so we're going to head on to the next few ones. Let me just see if I can actually... Okay, so, you know, you have a lot. I think I have to stop by at that same vendor again. Maybe... I don't know. It's hard to judge right now because people were like, you're going to get better prices at the end, which is technically February 11th to 14th. But that's also the craziest it's going to be. And I'm not going to be here. You know, I'm actually leaving in a week because I can't be here for 3 weeks, obviously. But at the same time, right now, you have a lot of variety. And these are some larger pieces too. So you have a lot of variety where you don't want it, you know, just to all disappear because so many people are going to be shopping here within the next 3 weeks or so. So it's hard to judge from me right now if I should just buy now within the next few days or kind of wait until the end and then it might be gone. I really don't know. Oh my gosh, the sun is amazing, you guys. The sun in California was really amazing too. Okay, so we have some prices here, you guys. This is what, $42.30 per kilo? Okay, so they're just putting kilo prices on it. I don't know. You just have to figure out yourself what it would be, honestly. This is 28.7 per kilo. So altogether, I think they want 3,800 or something. It's not a bad price, honestly. It's not mind-blowing, but it's not a bad price. Okay. Here we go. These are interesting. So you have all these, you know, flame-like structures. Is this really 150? No, it's 0.46 by kilo. So it's number 150. I think this is 0.46 per kilo and kind of feels like not even 2 kilo to me. So it's actually, seriously, if these are the real prices, you guys, these are amazing prices, okay? This is like 1.27 per kilo. So it feels a bit heavy though, okay? Yeah, I gotta figure out what the real prices are because I'm kind of a novice with all this too, honestly. Hold on, someone left a comment. Rainbow Warrior, never wait for something you really want. It looks like ice. If it's something you don't want anyone else to buy, or you only want to, okay, yeah, sure. That's true. That's true. You guys are right. Okay, so first I have to find something that I really, really like, though. All right. I actually have to figure out what the real prices are for these things. This looks like a fire and quartz to me. Pretty cool. So this is 2.48 by kilo. Is that really true? That's guys, if this is really true, the prices are really good. And keep in mind, you know, you don't need a wholesale license to enter this specific show. For some you do, so I guess I won't be at those shows. But for this one, for the other ones that I looked up, you don't necessarily need one. This is cool. So you can, I mean, and this one didn't cost anything either. You know, some actually want like an entrance fee, so a lot of them are free though. Really cool. This is great, no? You just gotta touch all the crystals. Oh, this is cool, you guys. Okay, so they have like these little sword-like structures. Scotty boy, oh my gosh, I was just in California. No, you have to rewind to 20 minutes ago when we had really large crystals. All right. Hold on. These are cool too. Yes, for sure. Okay. We're gonna find out prices, you guys. Okay? So we're gonna find out prices for these here because I think a rose quartz sphere would be good for me and therapeutic and everything. So let me just ask like a price of this regular thing here. Hi, sorry, how much is this one?
This is 40. 40 for this.
40?
40.
Where do you see it?
No, that's the weight.
Okay. But it's 0.7, it's 700.
It's about 80 per kilo. But
Oh, okay. All of them? Or? Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So you see the weight, and then you need to know the price to...
It's, the regular price is 80 per kilo.
Okay. For this year, rose quartz.
For this rose quartz.
Okay. And then I just have to ask for all the other ones?
Yeah, the other ones is correct price.
Okay.
Then you can ask, I can tell.
Do you have a apophyllite, or do you have a apophyllite?
No, I don't have a
Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, nice. And what is this? Is that fire and ice quartz?
That's crystal quartz.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so I think we figured it out. They're putting on the weight, and then you have to ask what it is per kilo. So it seems like it's still a pretty decent price. I don't know how much the clear quartz is. I'm gonna guess rose quartz and clear quartz are both gonna be 80 per kilo. So which one, Scotty boy? Which one do you want? Okay, so this one is 1.76 kilo, and you know, if it would be 80, it's still a pretty good price, honestly, because you know, if you really want to sell your stuff, like if you have a store, which, you know, I'm not here for that, I'm here for my own stuff, you usually sell it at like 2 or 3 times or even more the amount that you buy it at. And if you do all the wholesale ones too, you're probably going to get an even better price. Okay, so that's cool. Really like this one. Might have to return for some pictures because you can't really do that here in the live stream. Kind of have the suspicion they don't really know exactly where their stuff might be coming from, but that's okay. This is actually really nice. Oh yeah, it's the Pueblo Gem Show. It says it in the title, Scotty boy. So this is at the Wyndham Hotel. And if you guys want to come here, highly recommend. They even have like, you've never seen that big. You know, I have, but just not so many in one spot. So Scotty boy wants to see even bigger. Here we go, Scotty boy. Here you go. This is for you. big, huge, extravagant. Hold on. This is where all the men are standing. Okay, so that should have blown Scotty Boy's mind. And oh no, even bigger. This is cool. Really nice. So this is even bigger though. Oh no, what are you gonna do now? This is exactly what the main reason I actually wanted to come, just for these big crystals, you know. I don't think I'm gonna purchase any of them. Okay, this could be interesting price-wise, you guys. I'm trying not to speak as much while I'm in here. This is cool. Oh my gosh, these are really cool. Okay. So so for this entire thing, I think it's like 75 or something. Must be less because this is also 75, so I'm a bit confused about the prices again. But it's cool if you just got one of these, you know. You could definitely they have like different I mean, rose quartz is amazing, honestly. Okay, so this would be 50. It could be worth it if you want to really you know, if you're really into, wow, look at all these pendulums. If someone wants to sell pendulums, let me know. This is amazing. Okay. Can't even focus right now, honestly. Hi to Daniel. Window shopping, you're looking for something. I'm looking at purchasing a little bit for myself during the next week. But right now it's the first show, so I'm just window shopping. Oh, look at this though. This is like a bunch of pendants and everything. Ah, you even have like little angel. Does someone want angel wings for our angel channel? My goodness, wouldn't that be mind blowing? Should I buy angel wings, you guys? Angel pendants. Now you know where they get them from, right? Okay, you guys, it's really hard to actually talk and you know, not give away my plan while I'm in there. So how long we're like 27 minutes in. We're gonna maybe go for another 20-ish minutes or maybe up to an hour if it's interesting, but I think you get the gist of this show at least. It's a lot of well, not really wholesale, but if you want like those, you know, millions of pendulums and pendants and everything, they have them, and they actually, people are buying them today right now. So I have to go on to check after this live stream if there's something like angel wings. Not really, I'm joking about that. If there's like something that I would really want, because otherwise it could really be, like you guys said, it might be gone at the end of next week or so. Okay, let me just to haggle them then. You know, so people told me you can't haggle as much in the beginning, more in the end, Scotty Boy. Okay, look at this here. So this is 5,500. For anyone who's interested in this, and the prices are always, you know, the clearer they are, the better. If people want to spend that much on a crystal ball, like this is 9,000. Okay, it could be worth it. You know, if you really want to spend that much. This is 405, but super clear.